18 bullets at the car. The 19th was in my head.
Executions in Bucea.
They didn't give any warning, just opened fire with their rifles right away.
Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty publishes previously unseen footage.
Then I heard knock, 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 bullets hitting the car, and then one hit my head.
The video brings new evidence of the involvement of Russian forces in the mass killing of civilians in the town of Bucea.
A bullet hit me in the head, blew off part of my skull. The opening from the termination was 56 square centimeters.
March 5, 2022. Bucea is under Russian occupation. This footage comes from a car dashboard camera obtained by RFERL's Ukrainian service.
Before we left, we put a red cross on the windshield and tore up a bedsheet to tie white cloth to the car. It was clearly marked that we were civilians.
Mykola Brednev, along with his acquaintances, was trying to evacuate from Bucea. Their route passed along Savotska Street.
Before the railroad crossing, we were driving freely, not a soul on the streets. There were no signs at all that any military were there. We turned onto Zavodska Street, still driving freely.
Mykola is in the front passenger seat. Suddenly, hidden Russian armored vehicles appear from behind the fence.
I saw them running out with assault rifles. They didn't give any warning, just opened fire from 3 rifles at once. Then I heard the bullets hitting the car, knock, 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 and then one hit me in the head. I didn't lose consciousness. I understood what was happening. I could hear the shooting, the chaos in the car. Vasil Alexievich, he was in the car with me. The tip of his nose was shot off. There was a lot of blood in the car. I lost my vision. I realized I'd been shot in the head.
The dashcam also captures the bodies of other Bucea residents who had been killed. RFERL has identified them. In this car lies Vitaly Bashansky, shot dead. Nearby, the cyclist is Yuri Onashuk. 2 hours later, a Ukrainian military drone flies over the area. RFERL is publishing this footage for the first time. The drone video clearly shows numerous Russian armored vehicles stationed near the civilians previously seen on the dashcam. The vehicles display the distinct V marking used by Russian forces at the time. In addition to the 2 victims already identified, there's another car that appears to have been attacked. Inside, 66-year-old Alexander Suhanyako was killed, and his wife was severely injured. Nearby, by the railway tracks, lies the body of Oleg Terteshny. According to RFERL's Ukrainian service investigation, the 234th Air Assault Regiment from the Russian city of Pskov, the so-called Pskov paratroopers, may have been involved in these executions on Zavodska Street in Bucea. It was the soldiers of this unit, as we established, who fully controlled this territory at the time when the civilian killings took place. This is also confirmed by footage from nearby surveillance cameras. On the evening of March the 3rd, one day before the first executions on Savotska Street, soldiers from the Pskov paratroopers broke into a nearby auto repair shop located just 100 meters from that street. In the footage, they are seen attempting to smash something with an axe. They are also ramming vehicles. They are marauding. Another surveillance camera, also near the shooting site, recorded a second group of Pskov paratroopers. We were able to identify one of their commanders. This appears to be Alexander Timofeyev, believed to be a junior sergeant from the 234th Air Assault Regiment from Pskov.
I didn't lose consciousness, just my vision. I knew we were still driving. I just couldn't see anything.
After Mykola Bredner was seriously wounded on Savotska Street, he was evacuated later that day to a hospital in Irpin, a city in the Kiev region near Bucea, which was also under Russian occupation at the time.
We went in for a CT scan. I noticed they suddenly started moving faster. I asked, "What's going on?" They said, "You have a bullet in your head."
Despite being under fire, the doctors in Irpin managed to save his life. Later, a titanium plate was surgically implanted into his head.
The plate is a titanium plate, screwed in with 3 little screws. It was around August. I was at work. I started unwrapping a bag of spare parts that had arrived at the store, and I didn't understand what was happening. My hands started to seize up, severe convulsions. I felt really unwell. It kept happening again and again. I went to the doctor. They told me, "You have epilepsy."
In late March to early April 2022, after Bucea was liberated from Russian forces, the mass killing of civilians was discovered in the town and surrounding areas. Russia denies that its military was involved in the civilian killings in Bucea, dismissing the events as fabricated.